I'm Abby. I had cerebral palsy, so I require support both at home and at work.
I'm Danny and I'm Abby's PA. I've been Abby's PA for about 3 years now, and I support her at work when she's in the office, and I also support her at home with her children and her family.
I employed her initially to support me at work, but she now supports me at home when my full-time PA is on holiday or sick. Danny will stand in and cover at home.
I found out about the PA job through Facebook, and it was actually, there was a family friend who also knew of Abby, and she said, she's this lovely girl, you should give it a go. And I had never heard of a PA role before. I'd heard about carers.
Danny ticked a lot of the right boxes as a PA. She never heard of what a PA was.
I was a young mum at the time, and I went to college but dropped out because I became pregnant, and so that meant I didn't have many qualifications, so I didn't think I was going to get the job.
For me that was a big tick because I could mould her into what I needed.
When I got the job, it was perfect for me because of how flexible being a PA role is.
You can decide what hours you work. So people advertising for PAs can be from 1 or 2 hours a week up to full-time care per week. So I think it knows that you have that option to really pick what hours you do, and if you can work for more than one person to build your hours up. I think it really nice that you take control of when you work and work around your life.
Dave, can you help me take my jacket off?
Yeah,
please?
sure.
Cheers.
You're getting a bit hot now.
Yeah.
Okay. Just hang it up in the office.
Yeah. Cheers, my dears.
Okay, see you in a minute.
See you later. Bye.
Hi, my name's Saffron and I work for Matt. I'm a PA for Matt and he works for the Wiltshire Centre for Independent Living. I've been working for Matt for, it'll be 5 years in October, I think. Matt and I have known each other for a long, long time. We met about 30 odd years ago because Matt was living at Shaftesbury Court in Trowbridge and I was a member of staff. We were really good friends as well, and we used to go out socially quite a lot. And sadly, when we both left Shaftesbury Court, we lost contact for a good many years.
I put a shout out on Facebook, and Saf was actually scrolling through Facebook that day, and she said she came across my interview and my shout out, so it was fate really.
So day to day, the support I need some support with personal care. So that would be with teeth, with straightening my hair, someone to be present when I'm in the shower, so in case I slip over, someone's there. With getting dressed, so shoelaces, buttons, any fine motor skills I'm not very good with.
When I'm at work, I will support Abby with writing notes down, going to meetings, phone calls. I'll set up the headsets, supporting her whilst eating, helping her to eat. I will help with her children as well, and so I will be supporting her to be a mother to her children. Just all the physical parts that just basically be an extra pair of hands at the end of the day.
Danny is essentially my arms. With my children, it's all about the PA supporting me to do it, not about the PA doing it. So it's all about her encouraging me to do what I can for the kids and just supporting in the parts I struggle with.
So I pick up Matt from Trowbridge, I drive my car to his house, and then he has a van, so I get Matt into the back of the van, strap him into the back of the van, and then we drive to Devizes. And then when we get to devices, we work in the office and I help with typing. So I can help Matt with his typing, with his emails, making notes in the diary, putting things on the calendar, making notes for him, helping with his lunch and drinks, and a little bit of care work as well. And when we're going out and about in the community, then obviously I'm driving the car again and taking notes when he has meetings. But I'm very, very careful to make sure that I don't speak during his meetings because I'm there as his support. I'm not there to do the job.
She knows me inside out, so she can even predict when I'm doing an email what I'm going to say because it's that type of relationship. And I think when you're a PA, you've got to have quite a good bond because you're, as well as doing typing and making coffee, she does do a bit of personal care for me as well, so there is that side to it as well. So you've got to have quite a good bond and relationship.
I not only come to work with Matt, but occasionally I might take him to a gig or take him to the pub to meet friends. I'm taking him to a hospital appointment on Friday, which isn't my usual day of work. I've taken his wife to the airport in the middle of the night to catch a plane to go on holiday. So you do have to be flexible, but he is also very flexible with me.
We have supervision when we're driving in the car, so I just check in with her to see if everything's all right, to just make sure her well-being is okay.
A lot of people are surprised that Abby can drive, and no, I don't drive. She takes me everywhere.
It's important that people didn't look at us and instantly say, oh, Danny's her Carol PA. Like, we can go out and no one knows it's a working relationship. We're just two people having coffee. Yeah, she might be feeding me or helping with my drink, but my friends do that. Like, everyone I know should automatically do that. So it knows that I can go out and not judge, but I think it's just important for me that she's not in uniform. She's not in a carriage uniform. She's just two people having coffee. I'm not ashamed of needing a PA, but I don't need to point out that I need care and support, so that's another important thing.
When I'm walking around with Abby or we go somewhere, we've noticed that people turn to talk to me, the PA, thinking that they can't talk to Abby. So we've now learned that if someone starts talking to me, I turn to Abby so that they direct their focus towards Abby. There's so many other things that I had never, ever even thought of. Even just ordering a drink. You don't understand what someone goes through until you are, close to a person who's going through it. The best part of being a PA is the personal relationship that you have working together. It's nothing like being in an office or anywhere else. It's you and this person, and you get this really good bond that you just wouldn't have anywhere else. We're friends, but at the end of the day, I am still working for her, supporting her, but we have so much fun together.
Over the years, Danny and I have become quite close, and our relationship has now become more than an employer-employee. I would say Danny is a friend, but we do have some boundaries in place. The respect between us is very strong. and that respect comes over time. And she called me her boss, and I don't call me your boss. But that her respect to me, and the day she like, you are my boss, and I got respect that, so which is lovely for me to hear, really.
So Abby even supports me as well. I also have anxiety, and Abby is pushing me all the time to try. Since working with her, she's been pushing me to do all sort of things. A lot of people, when you become a PA, don't think it's a dead-end job, there's no progression. But no, since being with Abby, I've been offered training opportunities, and I'm able to do courses alongside as well. So there's that I'm able to progress and move up. I knew I always wanted to work in health and social care, but with college, and so this is my other way around it.
We've been to London, and I remember like weeks leading up to it, Danny was in a right panic about it, worrying about it.
I was terrified, and Abby was basically helping me get through and sorting out going to London, but we did it and it was great.
On the day she kind of took charge, she knew she needed to step up and look out for me, and afterwards I would say please, I would say chuffed for her, and I would like, you done it. Yeah, like you should be so proud of yourself. So to have someone who you can fully trust and rely on, who can let themselves into their house and just get on with it without you having to explain everything, is a real good sign. That it just lovely, it just takes that pressure off you, whereas it would be completely different if I had an agency come in to support me. I just wouldn't have the life I have now.
A PA gives you a bit more flexibility, whereby having a carer from a care agency, they're fixed to certain times, so I have to fit around them when having a PA or support worker. I call the shots.
You don't need to have experience. I mean, it probably helps a little bit, but no, I don't think it's that important because you learn on the job, and it's sometimes beneficial if you learn on the job as well, because every support job is going to be different.
My support workers in the past have taken me to gigs. They've not necessarily come in with me because they don't always like the music I like. So going to gigs, going to football matches, because I'm a big Ipswich Town fan, and I travel up to Ipswich on a regular basis. So for me, it's about a PA/support worker. Supports me in all, like I said, all aspects of my life.
I think it's a great job to do. It gives you a lot of job satisfaction, and you do feel like you're really supporting somebody to live their life. And what's more important than that?
Being a PA is rewarding to me because I'm helping Abby to live her life independently. She wants, however she wants, which everyone should get. Everyone should live their life how they want.
I'd love to see more people apply to become support workers, PAs, because it is, although it's a tough job, but it's really rewarding, because you're supporting someone to live their life.